Hello everyone. On this video, I'm going to discuss the 5 pointers you need to set up before starting any project in ArchiCAD. So before I start, the 5 pointers we need to set up are the project info, location, working units, dimension units, and story settings. Let's start. So first is project info. We need to go to File, Info, and Project Info. So here you will find the project details, site details, building details, and contact details. And lastly is the client details. So just click on the boxes for you to type in the data. If this happens where the site full address can't be edited, you will find a three-dot button on the right side where you can now input the address, postal box, city, state, postcode, country, etc. And just click OK. And if you're working with a standard title block in your country, for example, in Philippines, for our title block, we need to have the PRC number, TIN number, PTR number of an architect. We can input that, or we can add those boxes here in project info so that that will automatically populate on your title block as auto text. Okay, so for you to add this customized boxes in project info, just click one of the just click on one of the options on the group that where you want to add that customized box, and on the lower left side there's an add button, or you will find an add button there. Just click add and you can now add a customized button for your project info. If you want to remove, just click remove. So in my case, I have added a lot of custom boxes for architects: PRC number, T number, PTR number, mechanical, for geodetic and engineer, plumbing, FDAS, etc. So these are useful for me when I created my title block, a standard building permit title block. If everything is set up, you don't need to retype everything this if you're going to start another project. Just click on the export button on the lower right side to export this project information as an XML file. You can also use this XML file containing all the information of the project on your hot link modules. Okay, and then just click save. And you can import any project info XML file by clicking the import icon on the lower right. Okay, once done, just click OK. So that's it for the first pointer. We need to set up project info. Again, you will find that at File, Info, Project Info. Next is project location. So we need to go to Options, Project Preferences, and Location Settings. So in location settings, you will find there project location. So we have two data here, project data and site full address, which we have already put in the data in the project info part, so that should automatically populate it here. But if if there are any changes that you want to put in, then just click the edit button. Okay, and below we have the latitude and the longitude of your site location. So just input the latitude and longitude here, and by clicking the globe icon, you can choose which city does this project location belongs to. So in a standard ArchiCAD template, you will find a lot of cities here. On on my case, on my own template, I have reduced it to 2 cities, which I usually use. And you will find the same icons, the import and export icons on the right side. So the project location information can also be exported as an XML file that you can import on your hotlink modules or on your other projects with the same um, project location. Below, you will find the time zone. So time zone, um, you can choose one. There are a lot of time zones available. This is useful when you do energy analysis later on. And we have the altitude or sea level. So you can input the sea level here. This is useful when you want to input a level dimension not basing on the project level but on sea level. So you don't have to remodel everything or put a level into it. You can just use or you can input the sea level here so that automatically your levels uh, will change will change the base point according to sea level. I hope I am clear on that. And we have the show in Google Maps. If you click this box, you will be routed to Google Maps where it will show the pinned location according to the latitude and longitude you have input there. So if you click the information box, you will find any information. Next is the survey point. So on the survey point, you can choose different survey symbols available. If you have the earthing, northing, and elevation information from your surveyor, then you can input it here. We have a lot of information about georeferencing parameters are available. So just go through that. You can go through that and explore. And lastly is the Project North. So Project North, the box here is the north angle. You have the preview um, north angle icon on the right side where you can also rotate it manually. And always remember that running vertical is 90 degrees in ArchiCAD, while running horizontal is the 0 degrees. Where running horizontal is 0 degrees. Degrees in ArchiCAD. Okay. Once done, just click. Once done, just click OK. So yes, that's the third pointer that we need to set up the project location. Again, that you can find that under options, project preferences, location settings. Third is working units. So working units can also be found, or you can also find the working units under options, project preferences, and working units. In working units, you will find a length unit. Just click on the box to choose a meter, centimeter, or a feet, and fractional inches. And under the decimals are the number of decimal points that you can choose from. And we have the preview box on the right side. So that is the same with the area unit as well, where you can choose the units available for area and decimals and the preview window. And if you're working with a site, don't forget you have the angle units there where you can choose a surveyor's unit. Okay, so working units are the units that you're going to use when you are modeling in ArchiCAD. The next pointer is to set up the dimension units, the units that you are going to use when you are dimensioning. So you can set up, or you can set it up under options, project preferences, and calculation units. So with calculation units, go to options, project preferences, and dimensions. Sorry. So in dimensions, there are already predefined dimensions available for you in meters, millimeters, feet and inches for US, etc. But you can always edit that by clicking one of the predefined one, and you have here below the different icons. For the linear dimension, you can change the unit here, the decimals, and the extra accuracy. So this is for the linear. We have also the angle unit, the radial, level, elevation, doors and windows dimension, sill height dimension, and the area calculation. And if you have edited that, let me give you an example. If you have edited any of that, click on Store As and name it according to your liking so that you can use this, or you don't have to set it up every once in a while. Okay, click OK. So yes, that's the fourth point, setting up the units. Go to options, project preferences, and working units and dimensions. We have also the calculation units here, where these are the units that will be used when you create schedule. So you can also set that up there under options, project preferences, and then calculation units. Next is, lastly, are the stories. So on your project map on the right side, when you click on one of the floors there, you will find a settings box below. So just click on the setting box. You will be routed to the story settings, where you can now edit the name of your stories, add elevation and height to the next. And you have also the boxes here, which if you check it, that will be visible in all elevation and sections. If unchecked, that will be hidden. So story settings can also be found under design and story settings, or you can use the Control 7 shortcut. Okay, so let me show you how to hide a story. So to hide a story, just click uncheck this box. Okay, when you uncheck that box, if we go to our elevations here in our project map, you will find that the third floor line is now hidden, but that does not mean it was deleted. It was just hidden. You can still use the third floor, finished floor line level when you use the tools as a top link or home story. So we have the third floor available. Okay. So to unhide level, just click on the box again. So that's it. The 5 pointers you need to set up in ArchiCAD before starting any project. Project info, location, working units, dimension units, and stories. Um, a quick, I think I need to add the reference level as well as part of the stories. So if we go to options, if you will find the reference level, go to options, project preferences, and reference level. So reference levels is useful when you have a when you have a different levels of floors within the same level. So you can use the reference level here. So yes, that's it. That's the 5 pointers you need to set up: project info, location, working units, and stories. Thank you so much for watching. And if you don't mind, click subscribe or follow me on follow, click subscribe or follow, click like button. If you have any questions, please post it on the comments below. And if you have any suggestions for my next tutorial, then just comment it down below as well. So thank you so much for watching this video.